Welcome to Wednesday's News Moto, brought to you by For Real. In this News on Two Wheels, you get to watch footage of a ride in Cambodia. This week is the first in a few botos Jeremy took with Praktol Moving Forward organisation. They do amazing work in and around Praktol, which is a floating village on the Tonle Sap. I hope you enjoy this. At For Real, we donate the money we earn from YouTube to charities in Cambodia. Here's the total we've donated so far. We're able to donate this money because people like you watch our videos, so thank you. In the description of this and every For Real video, you will find links to the charities we support. Check out their websites to find out more about what they do and donate directly if you'd like to. We regularly support Reach, Heartprint and Cambodian Children's Trust. A quick shout out to Brian, who you might know as Moonlight Mist and Memories in our comments section. Brian donated a bicycle to Heartprint on behalf of us, and Heartprint wasted no time in finding a suitable recipient. Thank you, Brian, and thank you, Heartprint. Stories like this mean a lot to us and keep us going in those moments when it would be easier to stop. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps. Okay, now the formalities are out of the way, let's get into the news. It is Wednesday the 31st of January. In today's news, we update you on a story from last week, look at plans for an exciting new expressway, crack down on drunk drivers, and as always, we have a few good news stories to finish off with. Last week's story of the mother of the driver who ran down and killed a person has withdrawn her lawsuit against the family of her son's victim following public outcry. Hopefully they will charge her with wasting police time. A traffic police officer working with the Phnom Penh Municipal Police said that the woman filed a criminal lawsuit for public defamation through the media and public insult, via social media networks. He added that her suit called for up to $800,000 in compensation from them. He noted that a compromise was negotiated between the two parties by police and prosecutors. I'm unsure why the victim's family would have to compromise over any of this, as they were never in the wrong and they lost a loved one as well. Now, an exciting development that will make Siem Reap an even better place to live. A draft project for the planned 420-kilometre Phnom Penh Siem Reap Poi Phet Expressway will be submitted in June 2024. The Secretary of State at the Ministry of Public Works and Transport and Project Director led a mission to inspect and explore some of the proposed sections of the Phnom Penh Siem Reap Poi Phet Expressway. Delegates instructed the company to review the Phnom Penh entrance from National Road 6A to determine the best location in terms of least impact and traffic congestion. A spokesman said that the starting point would be north of Phnom Penh's 3rd Ring Road and the endpoint would be Poi Phet at the border with Thailand. Expressway lengths in each province would be 3 kilometres in Phnom Penh, 18 kilometres in Kandal, 43 in Kampong Cham, 131 in Kampong Tom, 130 in Siem Reap, and 95 kilometres in Banteay Mean Chey. In other construction developments, the new port on Rabbit Island, just off the coast from Kep, is now more than 50% complete. The Deputy Governor of Kep Province said that the port will expand the potential of tourism and economy of the province through bilateral waterways with countries in the region. He added that after the construction of this port, he expects that Kep will be able to attract more tourists to visit the island. We haven't been to Rabbit Island, but we plan to go next time we're in Kep. In the 4th quarter of this year, there will be a groundbreaking ceremony to mark the start of the Phu Nan Techo Canal project. This is a new one for me. First I've read about it was in this week's News Moto. Anyway, it is a $1.7 billion project with a length of 180 kilometres. The project will build 3 waterway dams, 11 bridges, a 208-kilometre sidewalk, and provide navigation assistance and other cross-river infrastructure. The construction of the new waterway project is estimated to take about 4 years to complete. I'm not exactly sure of the route the canal will take, but the whole point of it is to provide a waterway from Kandal province to Cambodia's coast, thus eliminating the need to ship goods along the Mekong through Vietnam to reach a seaport. Cambodia's Prime Minister Hun Manet said, "Vietnam will lose the tax and fees from Cambodian goods and ships, but we have to bear in mind that we could have much more to lose, including the complete accessibility to the sea, if ever the two countries enter into a dispute," he said. The Governor of the National Bank of Cambodia has stated that the bank does not allow banking and financial institutions to conduct transactions related to crypto in order to prevent risks to the public who may be vulnerable to fraud and loss. According to financial experts, trading cryptocurrencies can be compared to unregulated gambling. Crypto assets do not have any value that can be determined by a specific mechanism, but the price of crypto assets fluctuates greatly depending on the mood of buyers and sellers, opportunists, or even unsubstantiated information on social media. Honestly, we don't know much about cryptocurrency and we're okay with that. But finally, a major crackdown on drunk driving has begun. We all hope this saves lives and also reduces the stress placed on the angels of the road, the poor road dividers. For many years, they have been taking a weekly beating each weekend when drunk drivers come out in force. Phnom Penh police have netted nearly 500 traffic offenders, mostly for drunk driving and riding without helmets. We have seen police outside their police boxes doing random blitzes around Siem Reap. So if you're too cool to wear a helmet, be ready to pay a fine. The Phnom Penh Municipal Police spokesman said that the police had arrested and fined 161 intoxicated drivers in Phnom Penh throughout the course of a 3-day anti-drunk driving campaign. That's an extremely frightening number of drunk drivers on the roads, and it's likely to be just the tip of the iceberg. The spokesperson stated those who drive while intoxicated are fined on the spot or in locations where the traffic police caught them and conducted inspections. After we stop them, we call their relatives to come and take them into their homes. They are very lucky that they don't have to spend the night in the police lockup. The Ministry of Justice has also planned to amend the Code of Criminal Procedure to provide for the freezing of assets of hit-and-run offenders after the number of traffic accidents that caused deaths and injuries across the country has become alarmingly high. Minister of Justice last week urged the judges, prosecutors and judicial officials to expedite the proceeding of traffic accidents so that the relatives of hit-and-run victims do not experience injustice due to prolonged court proceedings. A plan to create a blacklist of drunk drivers was also confirmed by the Minister of Interior chairman of the National Road Safety Committee on his official Facebook page. Now some weather. The Ministry of Water Resources and Meteorology stated high-pressure winds from China had a weaker effect on Cambodia with the weak northeast monsoon. At the moment in Siem Reap, it's beautiful with lovely cool mornings and cooler than usual days. Across the country, you can expect light winds with temperatures from 19 to 36 degrees with blue skies. The Minister of Environment has urged local authorities at all levels to actively encourage more participation in the campaign aimed at reducing the use of plastic bags so that the Kingdom can transit to the second phase, the campaign to clean cities, provinces, and eventually the entire country. Since its launch last year, the Anti-Plastic Drive campaign has seen more than 4.3 million direct participants, including teachers, students, workers, and other contributors throughout the Kingdom. This new initiative begins with establishing a clean home and society, creating a beautiful environment for the younger generation and attracting investors and tourists. The heartfelt participation of nearly 4 million students and nearly 1 million people is crucial for achieving cleanliness on land, water, and in the air. Talking about land, water and air, as many as 70 endangered saris cranes have been spotted at the An Long Pring Protected Landscape in Kampot Province, according to the national conservation organisation Nature Life Cambodia. Spread across an area of 217 hectares, An Long Pring Protected Landscape was established in 2016. The population of globally threatened species has continued to decline sharply over the last decade due to habitat loss, spawning, pollution, poaching, and overuse of chemicals in the agricultural system. Most of the birds are seen in the flooded lowland, paddy fields, Tonle Sap Great Lake floodplain, and especially in Pravahia, Banteay Meanchey, Kampot, and Takeo provinces. The tall, red-headed bird with a grey crown and long straight bill has long red legs and therefore cannot perch on trees. They forage as a flock but breed in pairs. They are also a monogamous bird species. They breed in northern areas, especially Pravahia province, and in the eastern areas. The Saris crane is a globally vulnerable species in the IUCN Red List and has been present in Cambodia for a very long time, with the species depicted in carvings found in the Bayon Temple. How cool is that? Speaking of animals, if you're in Siem Reap, put Angkor Paws Day into your diary. It's on the afternoon of the 25th of February and will be held at the clubhouse on Bamboo Street. All of Siem Reap's animal-related charities, businesses and services will be there, so it's a great opportunity to support them. There'll be food, drinks, music and lots of fun times. Check out our Facebook page for the event link and you can sign up for it there. That brings us to the end of this week's news. You're now up to date with all of the most important events in the Kingdom. Don't forget to join us on Instagram or Facebook if you'd like to stay up to date with what we're doing in real time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to have a look at the video I made on the weekend when I visited a Ta Un temple. Take care, have a great week, and we'll see you very soon.